Okay, we are from Austria. We are 5 people coming in just to watch the races here. And I was here in 2019 in the States, and I competed with my 66 Chevy Nova. It's a 572 cubic inch engine with a 1071 blower on it. And we were able to finish the race. And now we're here, and we enjoy this.
You're watching the Racers and Rods YouTube channel.
Scott Brown, Georgetown, Texas, 53 Chevy Bel Air, single turbo 6-liter, running in the street race class today.
Okay, what's the car run?
2 weeks ago I ran 844 to 157. Wow. I'll pull some power out. I want to run as close to 850 as possible.
Awesome. You're an 850 class?
Yes, sir.
All right, very good. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Schaefer, and retired military, 22 years of active duty, and I was hot rodding the whole time. It actually all started in '86, but long story short, I wanted to be John Milner. So young airman in the military, I bought this. Got to take it to every stateside base that I was at.
Wow.
You see the Little Rock decals in there. So I put a rumble seat in it, raised both my boys in it, and it was never nice. It's had about, I don't know, 16, 18 different engines in it. Like, if you don't blow something up, you ain't trying to.
That's right. You ain't racing fast enough.
And probably the best things I've done with it, I used to drive 900 miles to Missouri, from Tennessee to Missouri, and run it the hand drags.
Oh, wow.
And, it went 10, and honestly, I'm not trying to make it fast. I wanted, these guys are my heroes that really drive them.
Yeah.
I want a driver that I can, that trailer needs to go, big trailer.
Yeah.
I want to be like that Canadian. I got to meet Guido, and I'm telling you.
Yeah, I've been watching him online. That's awesome.
There's so many incredible people here.
Yes, absolutely.
I just want to be like one of them.
Well, you're one of them, man. Appreciate you for your service and everything. And if John Milner's your hero, man, you're a friend of mine, because that's my favorite movie.
Dude, I love it. I can't wait to check out your channel.
Ray Martin from Warsaw, Indiana. The guy's gonna be riding with me, Dan Deshawn. He's from Logansport, Indiana. So this is our second drag and drive event. We did the Midwest drag and drive event last year, and had a great time. And so made a few changes. We were naturally aspirated last year, and
that's a big change then.
yeah. So we got the blower on it over the winter time, and so gonna go A-gas this year, and so it's gonna be exciting here for us at the beginning, because we haven't had a chance to test yet.
Oh, okay.
So
what do you think? What's it run? Have you run it yet? Or?
You know, we're if it runs 950s, we'd be we'll be good at 950.
Respectable. That's not not bad at all.
Should. So
awesome. Well, we hope to see you again Friday on the way back.
Thank you.
Yeah.
The man, the myth, the legend.
No, I think he said it best, the idiot.
How many miles did
How
many miles did you end up driving?
3,500.
3,500.
To the hotel was 3,500 miles.
Wow. And just for the channel, your name? I know who you are.
Guido.
That's right. Awesome. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Oh, Dave Schroeder from Toronto, Canada.
I know where you are, but I want to make sure everybody else does. And what are you driving here?
It's a 2019 Corvette, Jerry Bickle full-on chassis, synergy body, 872 rear Morris, and 4 stages of nitrous, all electronics. Yeah.
Jess Haviks from Cedar Rapids, Iowa. We own a shop called Hotrods by Haviks. This is my 74 Opel Manta. We've got 55 Chevy back here too on the property that's
very
built
cool.
out of the same shop. New car, been around the block twice, so
It's going to be interesting. What's in it?
It's got a 582 all dart.
Ooh.
With profiler teleram, competition carburation, 1250 Dominators, chassis certified to 6.0, so we'll see if
Going to be a little spicy.
Yep.
All right, thanks. Good luck.
Trip for Midwest Drags, and we won that, and then we went to Drag Week in September, put 1,300 miles on. Get to drive through Chicago at rush hour. That was fun.
That's a lot of fun.
But ended up winning overall for drag week as well for that class for 10-O's. The car should run in the 9s now. We've done some changes. It has been the best of 994.
Wow.
So we'll see what class we end up with this week.
So it's drag and drive broken in then. It's ready to go.
Oh yeah. Motor's fresh. We just had it rebuilt. It's got about 30 miles on it yesterday.
I hear a lot of that.
We unloaded it yesterday. We came here to leave the truck and trailer because we couldn't get it at the hotel. We got a 40-foot gooseneck. So
yeah, that's not gonna fit at the hotel.
So we left it, jumped in this thing. It's like, let's drive down the road, make sure it's good. And it was. We're like, hey, let's just drive to the hotel. So sure, left the truck here and ended up putting about 30 miles on it.
Awesome.
Looks good.
Thanks.
Absolutely. Good luck, and we'll see you. We'll see you.
My name's Mark Forsman. I'm from Houston, Texas, and I'm driving a 54 Willys with a 6-liter turbo, 480 trans, running a Mega Squirt ECU. So,
nice. Very cool.
Yeah. Just hoping to make it. Just did drag week in September.
Oh,
Made
good.
it. Fastest pass right now is 11.2 at 121, but there's a lot of room to grow in this setup.
Oh yeah.
Very cool.
It's honestly just me taking off my granny panties and just putting my yeah,
hanging on tight.
It's not the car that's keeping me from going faster. It's me. So as I build more confidence in my own ability to handle something if something comes up, and just getting down the track. So
awesome. That's very cool.
It's so unique, man.
Thanks. The cab off, mounted everything where I wanted it, and then put the cab on, cut the hole, and then just kept cutting. And then the trans tunnel was all fat. I just got some sheet metal and just started bending and cutting and welding. But this is multiple iterations. I mean, I've been building this thing for 4 or 5 years now, 4 years. So then I went turbo, of course. That's the next step. And so finding spots, I had an air-to-air intercooler, but I just could not get any air in there. I just don't have any space. And I didn't, I wanted to keep it as relatively rat rod and stock looking. I didn't want to mount anything in the bed, or like the bed's actually being used a lot.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I mean, I'll take this thing to Home Depot, honestly, during the week, and just screw around with it. So I didn't want to have to full race car, obviously. It's getting there, but yeah, the air to water was nice.
Best way to put it, it has a Mazda Miata motor, a 1.6 liter. Correct. G-Trans. It's out of a Mercury Capri XR2. It's a pretty popular swap because it's very minimal to do the swap. I literally did it. Wow. Had it running. Wow. It's two motor rounds that you have to do, but everything else lines up. So it's fucking unique, man. It's cool. Yeah.
Did you do one of the other race weeks? I think I saw somebody did an interview. Yeah, I was gonna say I thought 1320 or somebody did an interview. I remember seeing it. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And it's a little different than back in Rocky Mountain. Still has a Miata intake on it instead of the XR2, which are pretty small. Just a few little upgrades here and there, bigger turbo from last time. Hopefully be able to send it down better. But it's a fun car though. It dynoed just under 300 horsepower.
Oh wow. What's it run?
The best is done on the small turbo setup was a 12.4 at 140.
That's pretty respectable, sure.
And everything, and now the turbo's a lot bigger, better. The tuning's a lot more on point this time. Simplified a lot of little things that had issues with it, but I mean, I'll be happy as long as I get back in the mid-12s again with it. Yeah. I had a crisis where I almost didn't make it here actually. My cast took a crap on it on Friday night, which those are impossible to find.
Oh no.
So luckily a buddy of mine on Facebook Market group, he tracked one down in the middle of the night for me. Messaged me, goes, this person's selling one right now, and I took off. auto parts stores don't sell them.
Yeah, right.
I called every single one. Almost everyone in Florida, and every single one's like, I couldn't even tell you when I could get them. Wow. So
I didn't catch it. What's your name and where are you from? Where'd you come
Jeremie
from?
Ziegler, and I'm from Palm Bay, Florida.
Oh, okay.
So, home turf on a little bit on this one. I'm only about 3 hours away.
Yeah. Yeah, well, we're
a lot closer than Rocky Mountain was.
Yeah, that's true.
So yeah, I drove it here. I was like, well,
cool.
If I can't make the trip over here, it ain't gonna make the rest.
Right, you ain't gonna make the other 800. Very cool.
Appreciate it.
Tim Blythe, Blythe Life Racing from Dawsonville, Georgia. This is a 1964 Triumph Spitfire. It's got your standard power plant, and then that's about where the standard stuff ends. It's got a little 4-link deal in the back with Nissan D21 rear end, 4-link, 235 radials, making somewhere around 500-ish.
What's the what motor is in it?
It's a LS53 truck block, straight out of I think it was a 2001 Yukon.
Oh, cool.
That's what that one is.
That's cool, man.
First generation.
Very cool. That's sweet. Yeah, I can't wait to see this rod. This is gonna be very cool.
So for the people who haven't seen the car before, give me the quick 20-second rundown, 30-second rundown on what the combo is in the car.
Yep. Yeah, SMX, so 426 deal, and a Rosser Turbo 400, so gear bender overdrive, and we run a stranger gear. So
how big are the spoolie boys under the hood?
So it has 102s on it right now. So I've ran it.
Twin 102s.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it doesn't really make that big a difference. We did it for the bearing difference or whatever, but I mean, I've ran it with 98s. I think I did drag week, one drag week or whatever with 98s. Ran with 88s, ran almost the same speed. So I mean, the combo's pretty solid there. So Holly controls in the whole thing, Davis traction control.
And the car's been invested over 5.9 on the drag right now.
Yeah, 2019 drag week on the last day it went 599, 250. So since then we've been down here. Actually on this track it went 577, 260 last year. So
and it's driven how many miles approximately?
This car's got 3,000 miles on it. So
let me just back up for a second. 3,000 miles on. It's ridiculous. The first time this thing showed up, my jaw dropped. Yeah, but it's one of the overall coolest cars to see driving on the road. Probably my favorite car to see driving on the road on these events because it doesn't make sense.
Right. Yeah, it shouldn't be. What doesn't belong in 2019 was driving through Washington, see what it did, like in traffic. That was pretty awesome. Yeah.